For today, a new vending machine.
Here are the top 10 most popular vending machine snacks. But remember, no matter what you're hungry for, just make sure you have crisp dollar bills.
You got the money.
I got the money. You got credit cards or not?
Doritos.
Welcome to Taco Bell. Would you like to try our Doritos Locos Tacos?
The nacho cheese flavor of Doritos chips has been a favorite for decades. Frito-Lay makes a number of different Doritos flavors now, including Cool Ranch, but the nacho cheese remains the champ. The idea for Doritos originated at a restaurant at Disneyland called Casa de Fritos. The original chips were made from leftover tortillas that were going to be thrown out anyway. An executive at Frito-Lay noticed the chips had become popular, so they made a deal for the company to start making its own version of the chips.
I'll do better than that.
The word Dorito is actually a contraction of the Spanish word doradito, which means little fried and golden thing. And fun fact, the first Doritos were not flavored at all. It was in 1966 that Frito-Lay released its first flavored Dorito called Toasted Corn. Taco-flavored Doritos were released a year later. It wasn't until 1972 that the company started offering its popular nacho cheese flavor, which people now expect to find in any vending machine they encounter.
God, they're everywhere.
Hershey's Chocolate Bar.
Hey kid, you want a Hershey's bar?
Some snacks have become classics, and a Hershey's Chocolate Bar is a classic treat that is perfect for a sweet vending machine pick. Milton Hershey formed the Hershey Company more than 100 years ago with a dream of making delicious candy, and in this, he succeeded. Hershey's has become one of the largest chocolate manufacturers in the world. The traditional milk chocolate bar is the iconic Hershey candy, but the company has expanded its candy line considerably over the years. With choices like Hershey Kisses and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, there are also several variations of the regular chocolate bar, including one with almonds and a cookies and cream Hershey bar.
I can't choose.
These variations sell well, but it's hard to beat the original. The company also makes a lineup of holiday treats, such as the famous Cadbury Cream Eggs. These are some of the most popular candies in the world and are beloved by children of all ages. Hershey bars are also perfect for making s'mores, so there's more than one reason to love these candy bars. A tasty chocolate treat is only as far away as the closest vending machine, so be on the lookout for one the next time you need a chocolate fix.
I mean, if I was fixing it, you'd see me fixing it, but...
Sun Chips.
They're Sunfresh chips. They're healthy for you, healthier than regular chips.
Chips have long been a popular choice when it comes to vending machine fare, and let's just say that Sun Chips are one heck of a delicious selection. The Sun Chips line was launched by Frito-Lay in 1991, and they are a fried, multi-grain chip that comes in a variety of tempting flavors. There are a number of choices, including harvest cheddar, chili lime, and garden salsa. Because of their multi-grain recipe, Sun Chips are often marketed as a healthier option compared to other chips.
Superior, brilliant, special.
But don't forget that these snack chips are also fried, so they are closer to a potato chip than the company wants you to think. Whether these snack chips are healthier than standard potato chips or not, Sun Chips come in tasty flavors that will make them a viable option on the vending machine circuit. Some people will always choose sweet snacks at the vending machines, but if you're looking for a salty snack, then push the right button and Sun Chips could definitely satisfy those savory cravings.
My flavor buds crave the excitement.
Snickers Bar.
That deserves something special, like a Snickers bar.
This classic sweet treat has long been a favorite of candy lovers everywhere and continues to go strong in the 21st century. The Snickers Bar has been produced by the Mars Corporation since 1930, and it is believed the name comes from the name of a beloved horse the family once owned. The familiar candy bar consists of nougat covered with caramel and peanuts wrapped in a layer of milk chocolate. As popular as Snicker bars are, eating them as is just isn't enough for some people. People have experimented with deep-fried versions of the candy bar that have made the rounds at local fairs across America and as far away as Scotland.
I've seen much of the rest of the world.
Official variations of the candy bar include Snickers Almond, Snickers White, as well as Snickers Ice Cream Bars. Before the company started selling the ice cream bars, some candy lovers took it upon themselves to freeze regular Snicker bars and make their own cool treat for hot summer days. The Mars Corporation has come out with a number of variations of this popular candy bar over the years, but most people scanning a vending machine for a Snickers bar want the classic version they have been enjoying since they were kids. There is not a single reason to think that Snicker bars will ever stop being a vending machine favorite.
This is never gonna happen, never.
Lay's Classic Potato Chips.
Tammy, that's Lay's potato chips. That's not Cheetos.
The story of Lay's potato chips started when Herman Lay opened a small snack shop in Nashville, Tennessee in 1932. After some success, he was able to purchase a Georgia-based potato chip manufacturer. In 1961, Lay's merged with the Frito Company to form Frito-Lay Inc. Then Frito-Lay was purchased by PepsiCo in 1965. Through all the changes, Lay's kept making its deliciously salty classic potato chips in the yellow bag. The bright yellow bag comes in handy for snackers because it is easy to spot, even in those dimly lit vending machines at a roadside rest stop.
This is impossible. You can see it everywhere.
Over the years, Lay's has introduced a variety of flavors and variations, including a low-fat version called Wow Chips that uses an artificial fat called olestra. Even with flavors like cheddar and barbecue, the classic potato chips remain a favorite for people looking to satisfy their chip cravings. With enough salt to bring out the natural flavor of the potatoes, it's hard to beat the simple and satisfying flavor of Lay's classic chips. When you need a salty snack from a vending machine, there's a good chance you'll be able to find that little yellow bag of Lay's classic potato chips.
I know exactly what I want.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh, coffee fudge swirl with Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, I wonder what's in that.
This famous candy's roots and current status are tied to the Hershey Company. The delicious combination of peanut butter and chocolate has proved to be a nearly perfect duo since its debut in 1928. This candy was named after the man who created it, H.B. Reese. He was a former shipping foreman at the Hershey Company who set out on his own to create the iconic candy cups. For decades, Reese maintained a separate candy company, but after years of growth and success, it later merged with Hershey. By 1967, the popular Reese's Peanut Butter Cups had become Hershey's biggest seller.
Respected. Successful.
Large and small sizes of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups have been introduced over the years, as well as a variety of flavors. The variations include cups with Reese's Pieces, pretzels, peanut butter coating instead of chocolate, and even a chocolate-filled cup called Double Chocolate. These peanut butter cup variations have all had varying degrees of success, but the original Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are still the most popular with chocolate and peanut butter lovers alike. So, of course, it's the classic Reese's Peanut Butter Cups that you are most likely to find in vending machines wherever you go.
That's what I was looking for. Wow.
Rice Krispies Treats.
Rice Krispie treats?
Rice Krispies Treats are usually made in your own kitchen as a simple but tasty kid pleaser. These treats are a satisfying blend of chewy and crunchy that makes them somewhat unique. At some point, Kellogg's realized it didn't have to be limited to only selling the crispy rice cereal used to make the treats. The company could sell the Rice Krispies Treats themselves. But that didn't happen until 1995. This was a long time coming because it was actually a pair of Kellogg's employees who invented the tasty treats way back in 1939. The women hit upon the popular recipe while working on a fundraiser for the Campfire Girls organization.
That's smart.
Thanks. I was a Boy Scout for years.
These gooey, sweet snacks made with butter and marshmallow have been popular at parties, bake sales, and of course, as a selection now often found in vending machines. The famous snack goes by a couple of different names other than Rice Krispies Treats, including Crisped Rice Treats and Marshmallow Treats. Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treats, by any other name, still taste just as sweet. No matter what you want to call them, Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treats are a good choice when you're standing in front of the vending machine looking for something sweet.
Sir, you've made the correct choice.
Clif Bar.
I have high hopes for this. I had a Clif Bar before we started.
Clif Bar and Company was formed in 1992 by Gary Erickson and Lisa Thomas in Emeryville, California. Erickson was both a baker and mountain guide and got the idea for his energy bar while he was on a long bike ride. He wanted a tasty and nutritious snack that was convenient for active people to bring along with them. Although you might be tempted to think the name Clif is meant to evoke the image of the mountain climber on the wrapper, it is actually a shortened version of his father's name, Clifford. Clif Bars come in an ever-growing variety of flavors, including chocolate almond fudge, peanut butter banana, blueberry crisp, and oatmeal raisin walnut.
I want them all.
The company has also come out with a variety of products, such as bars aimed at its female customers, protein bars, and a number of different gels for hikers and athletes. Clif Bars are usually marketed as a healthier alternative to the conventional sweet and salty snacks found in most vending machines. However, Clif Bars are usually pretty high in both sugar and calories, so they actually do have a lot in common with candy bars. Regardless of their real nutritional value, vending machines are all about variety and choice, so there is certainly some room for Clif Bars next to the potato chips and candy bars.
We laugh alike, we think alike.
Miss Vickie's Sea Salt and Vinegar Chips.
Something new.
These potato chips are kettle cooked and come in a variety of flavors, including jalapeno, honey Dijon, and spicy dill. Sea salt and vinegar is one of the more popular flavors and probably the flavor you are most likely to find in a vending machine. Miss Vickie inherited this winning potato chip recipe from her mother. Yes, Miss Vickie is a real person who came up with it on the family's potato farm in Ontario. However, she did change her mother's recipe a bit by adding peanut oil to the chips' cooking process. Most people would probably say this change was an improvement over the original recipe.
Ma, hear this. I'm a rebel. I'm having a rebellion.
The family chip recipe first gained some notoriety in 1987 at the Alliston Potato Festival. This success launched Miss Vickie's into national prominence as the brand was able to take over 1% of the lucrative snack chip market in Canada. Frito-Lay noticed the success and decided to buy Miss Vickie's in 1993. This deal made the popular potato chips available in many more vending machines in Canada and America alike. Although probably not as well known as the Lay's brand, these are chips worth picking out if you're having a hard time choosing your next vending machine snack.
I just can't make up my mind.
What you doing?
M&M's.
You like M&M's? We got M&M's.
He doesn't eat that stuff.
These colorful little candies made their tasty debut in 1941 after Frank Mars, one of the founders of the Mars Company, saw a similar British-made candy called Smarties. Both candies are chocolate buttons covered in a candy shell. It's the hardened shell that makes the chocolate resistant to melting. M&M's were originally a partnership between Mars and Hershey because Hershey had control of the supply of rationed chocolate during World War II. Peanut M&M's were introduced in 1954, but they only came in the tan color. These colorful candies weren't introduced internationally until the 1980s, and they have been a favorite around the world ever since.
I think you need more M&Ms.
The popular holiday M&Ms were introduced in 1986, including the green and red Christmas versions and the pastel-colored Easter candies. The standard M&Ms colors have changed over the years and have become more colorful with the addition of blue candies and the reintroduction of red candies. A number of variations have been introduced over the years, including peanut butter, almond, and pretzel M&Ms, but the original M&Ms are the ones most likely to be found in vending machines all over the world.
Pretzels, M&M's, Pringles. It's a complete Thanksgiving dinner.
What's your favorite vending machine snack? Let us know. Then tap or click for another great video. And a big thanks to all our subscribers.